Important note: while AA members and groups can be caring and supportive to those affected, we are not professionals trained to handle such situations. Law enforcement or other professional help may be necessary. Members should contact the authorities if they feel that their safety is at risk. Remember, we practice the principles in all our affairs. Love and tolerance is our code. We ought to look to our side of the street first and do what is right for our safety and the safety of others. Sometimes, we might ask a disruptive member or a member that is having a hard time in a meeting if they'd like help or to take a break with us and step outside to help them. We listen and try to be helpful. This may help resolve some situations. As our traditions and principles guide us, the difference between a demand and a simple request is plain to anyone. From the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 76. Our experience has been that asking a member to leave a meeting can create problems or escalate a situation. While there may be situations when this is appropriate, it's best to stick to our side of the street and remove ourselves if a situation is unsafe or unresolvable that day. Emergencies. Injuries, accidents, fires, and other emergencies sometimes do occur during meetings. To accommodate such situations, groups have developed plans and procedures, often in consultation with landlords, local authorities, and/or professionals. Members should not hesitate to call emergency personnel in critical situations. For example, if an individual is threatening self-harm. Addressing an emergency is more important than continuing the meeting. Virtual meetings. To help keep meetings free from cyberbullying or harassment, some virtual groups have created specific service positions. Virtual AA groups that have experienced harassment from internet trolls have adjusted the group's security settings, created safety procedures, and/or sought professional technical support. Some local intergroups, central offices, districts, areas, and forums have developed tech support and safety service material to share with members. AA's steps, traditions, and concepts encourage participation, inclusion, and unity. These spiritual principles serve as the ideals AA groups and members strive for. In the Step 5 essay in the 12 and 12, AA's co-founder Bill W. wrote, "Nearly all of us suffered the feeling that we didn't quite belong. When we reached AA, and for the first time in our lives stood among people who seemed to understand, the sense of belonging was tremendously exciting." As part of a Grapevine article on Tradition 3, Bill W. shared, "Let us of AA therefore resolve that we shall always be inclusive and never exclusive, offering all we have to all. May all barriers be thus leveled. May our unity thus be preserved." The Concept 4 essay in the AA Service Manual states, "There is another good reason for participation, and this one has to do with our spiritual needs. All of us deeply desire to belong. We want an AA relation of brotherly partnership. It is our shining ideal that the spiritual corporation of AA should never include any members who are regarded as second class." These may be the ideals, but they are not always everyone's experience. Some AA members have shared they felt unwelcome in AA meetings based on their race, ethnicity, religious belief or non-belief, native language, age, or varying abilities. Some members have shared that being questioned about their gender identity has made them feel unaccepted. Others have shared they have not been invited to fully participate in the group or fully participate in AA. Our traditions suggest that no one should have to tolerate racial, sexual orientation, gender, age, or other discrimination when they seek help from AA. What is the connection to safety? These experiences impact members feeling safe and wanting to stay in AA. Here is some experience that AA groups have shared on how they practice these principles to support a safe meeting space. Groups have used the inventory process to address barriers to full participation, asking questions such as, "Are we striving to provide a safe and accessible meeting space? Could we be providing language interpretation, including ASL, to be more accessible to all alcoholics? Are we striving to attract a good cross-section of alcoholics in our local community? Are all members given the opportunity to speak at meetings and to participate in other group activities?" Alcoholism is a disease that is no respecter of age, varying abilities, creed, race, gender, wealth, occupation, or education.